business does not deserve to be at a standstill, to be stagnant, and you must take that seriously. Now, with that said, let's jump into strategy number one. The most obvious strategy is the product focus strategy. Can you find, if you're an e-commerce entrepreneur and you're selling physical products, can you find a product range that is in high demand right now? And of course, the product ranges that are in high demand right now are the essential survival necessities, diapers, toilet roll, long shelf life food, long, base necessities when it comes to survival. And we know all those necessities. So if you are able to afford, your business is able to switch its product line to those type of categories, and that's the obvious choice, then you can go with that strategy. But I know not all e-commerce businesses can afford to do that and will not do that because they're specifically focusing on a very specific niche or specific product line. So no doubt, Apple's not going to start selling toilet roll tomorrow, right? But there still is an angle that you can come in to continue your business growth. And that's what brings me to my next point, which is strategy number 2, is that you can focus on lead generation. And I would argue that lead generation in a time like this is actually easier than the norm, because you can come up with unique topics that are very clickbait, that people really want to be educated about, and tie that in with your business. And what's amazing is that you might not think that you can tie in the whole scenario that we're experiencing, which is the COVID virus. Can you tie in COVID virus with, office supply products? Can you tie the COVID virus with pet supply products? Can you tie the COVID virus with fashion accessories, electronics? You might think to yourself, hey, no, I just don't see an angle to that. But believe me, there is an angle to it. And right now, the content that is being ranked has to have some relation, because people want to be educated about the current situation, right? And people also want to make the most out of the current situation and also stay safe. So here are some potential angles that you can come in. As an example, if you are selling office products, chairs, tables, and all the necessities that you need in the office, you can rank a content piece. You can create a content piece on 5 hygienic steps to keep offices safe from the COVID-19, right? Believe me, that would be very valuable to office owners. A lot of countries are not in lockdown, and many countries will come out of lockdown even despite there being an outbreak, right? So this type of content would be ranked, and a lot of people have offices at home and they want to keep it hygienic. They want to keep it safe and hygienic. Let's jump into some other examples we have here. So we have pet products, okay? And what could you do for a content piece on pet products? Well, you could think of things like 5 actions to take now to prevent your pet from bringing in the COVID-19 into your house, right? So if you do your targeting right on these type of contents, if you're selling office units or if you're selling pet products, and you do your targeting right, you'll attract the right customer that's interested in pet products, because of course they relate to the situation. And number 2, they can connect with their current situation, the current problems that they're facing. So you are directly providing, even though it's free value, providing a solution to them, a very valuable solution. And that becomes a lead. And if they build a relationship with more content like this that you can create with them on a regular basis during this period, then you can build that relationship with them and they'll become a warm lead of yours, which you can then remarket to. Here's some other examples for products. So if you sell stationery, you can create a content piece on 5 hobbies you can uptake during a lockdown. If you sell electronics like headphones, you can do like a COVID-19 podcast playlist for top inspirational picks during a lockdown, right? So there's so many different ideas you can come up with to tie content in with the products that you sell. And by doing that, you can start to generate leads. And if you start that right now, all the way, and put a lot of extra effort into this, then you can, by the time this dreadful situation that we're in passes, you will come back strong. Now, let me share with you what we, Glorify as a company, did as a strategy to thrive during this pandemic. We offered a ebook for free to our leads, our audiences, and to cold audiences. And we noticed that with this ebook, it was a COVID-19 ebook showing you some e-commerce marketing strategies that you can implement right away, similar to ones that I'm sharing with you now, in an ebook form, that you can use to grow during a pandemic. So we packaged this in an ebook. We drove traffic to it through ads, and we noticed a conversion, a CPC, a cost per click of $0.39, which is a great average. So we're in essence getting a visitors for just 39 cents, right? And that's lead generation for us. That's huge, because we can build up lists up from thousands to 2,000 to 10,000, even hundreds of thousands if we continue to run this campaign. Eventually, we run retarget marketing towards it on email campaign, and even if we see a 2% conversion on that could be a lot of sales generated for our business. And secondly, what we also did was, to our current users, our objective is to get our free users to start using the pro plan for their business needs. So we promoted templates. We created templates that are related to the COVID-19 pandemic. So products that are in high demand right now, survival type necessities like long shelf life food, sanitizers, cleanliness products, and diapers and that kind of thing. We create template bundles for that, so that businesses can take advantage of them. We have other template bundles coming in for e-commerce businesses to create content based around the COVID-19. So educational content pieces. So we've got templates for that, for your banners and for your marketing content. So this is another strategy that we use internally to keep our audience engaged and to drive free users to paid users, and again, build our growth that way. And last but not least, we also offered a enormous discount in this pandemic. We want to also empathize with entrepreneurs right now, right? And that's really important. As you notice, the beautiful response across businesses around the globe, they're offering policies and ways to make it easier for customers to enjoy their products in a time like this, right? Amazon released, for example, they made a lot of their content on Amazon free for children to take advantage of educational products and whatnot. And I've seen, Airbnb, for example, offered cancellations of bookings for free because, of course, the customers can't take advantage of those pre-bookings because of travel restrictions. We, as Glorify, what we did was we offered a 60% discount on any annual plan. And on top of that, we take, of anyone that buys that plan, we take 15% of those profits and we put it into donations for the WHO, the World Health Organization, and partners that are involved in the fight against the pandemic. So these are some of the strategies that you can utilize right away in your business. And I urge you guys to try those strategies, implement them, tell me how you get on, and let me know. In the next video, I'll jump into Glorify and show you how to design a catered banner for your content piece in relation to the COVID-19 pandemic, so that you can generate leads during this time by promoting educational content that potential customers can get a lot of value from at this time. Take care, guys, and I'll see you guys around.